Yo guys, welcome back to another Banta on Air podcast. Haven't done one of these in ages, but yeah, we're here, and I'm with Callum today.
Oh, I'll go on.
So yeah, just basically this podcast I don't know, I wasn't really sure what to do, but I haven't done one in ages, so decided to do it about KSI versus Logan Paul.
The hot topic at the moment, isn't it, Jordan?
It is the hot topic. Obviously, Callum is kind of carried my channel a little bit.
No, Joe, just stop lying. Your humour carried the channel. Stop lying.
yeah, 100%. It's all me. But yeah, I'll put Callum's Instagram in the description because, you know, he deserves it, you know. Top lad.
How kind. Shameless plug that was, Joe, to be honest. I definitely didn't tell you to do that before.
Yeah, definitely. 100% didn't tell me. He didn't. Anyway. So, I want to first talk about, obviously, predictions for the fight.
Oh.
Because I know a lot of people, like, even English people, are just conflicted a little bit. And, you know, I think you know, we're the top Donnies of England at the moment. So I think we can really determine.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's confusing because everyone in the UK wants KSI to win, but do they think KSI will win?
Exactly.
Do you think KSI will win? I'm not really sure.
I am absolutely, like I don't, what's the word? Stuck. I'm just stuck. Like, because the thing is, there's a lot of barking going on at the moment.
Yeah, there is. There's more talk than work.
Yeah.
It looks like it anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, KSI looks like in shape. Obviously,
Yeah.
He's at the Mayweather gym, which is actually like.
Yeah, but they both look in top shape. I've been following Logan on. He's got Snapchat stories, and he's been working hard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Obviously, they have to work hard. It's an actual event now. It's a proper event. Eddie Hearn has taken this very, very high, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean that's another thing. Like, there's a lot of confliction with what he's done is actually right.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you think about it, these are two. I'm not saying amateurs because they're not amateurs, but you wouldn't call them pros, would you?
Yeah. Without the license, I agree. They are amateurs.
But it's weird to see how far this has come, really, hasn't it? Because KSI, you think about his old videos, his FIFA videos, it more like stereotype as a gamer, and now he's a proper athlete. Like, you would not want to run into him at all, would you?
I mean, yeah, no, exactly. Like, from Logan's perspective, but I think it's for both sides. Like, from either perspective, you're kind of looking at the other person and think.
Either. Obviously, a lot more taller, got the bigger reach, hasn't he?
Exactly, and he's got a lot of power as well. But I do think I'm agreeing with a lot of things people are saying about, you know, if Logan comes out and like has a lot of power and he gets it in the early rounds, I reckon he'll probably win. But if it goes on later, I reckon KSI will win because he's got way more stamina.
Yeah.
More experience.
Yeah, he's been doing it for longer. Yeah, more experience as obviously Joe Weller. You know, a bit. I'm not expecting the fight to be like the Joe Weller fight. A bit of a fashion, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about?
Absolute.
What do you think about Joe Weller commentating?
Like
because
Joe.
obviously, I know you used to watch him. I used to watch him.
I think it's good, really. I think because he kind of gets like the perspective of like what happens in the fight. Because really, only obviously Logan and KSI with the fight, but then again you got Gibb and Joe Weller, who's actually been in that situation. Of course, with Gibb, he's been like at the undercards, hasn't he? And Joe Weller was one of the main fighters, so they know that kind of pressure.
Yeah, I suppose it's better than having professionals commentate it because they kind of have more insight. They have more of a clue. They're not just looking at like a piece of paper in front of them with a bit of information. They already know, you know, stuff about these people.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about quickly the pros being on the undercard. Like, let's be real, who is actually going to watch them?
That doesn't sit well with me, to be honest.
Like, yeah, I think that's where Eddie Hearn's kind of mucked up. Like, if he did like a undercard of YouTubers, then professionals like what's his name, Billy something Saunders.
Yeah, I didn't know who you're on about, but I think you get more viewers if it was YouTubers fighting. But I don't think they would allow that on Sky Sports. To be premiered, really. Do you?
No. Like, it wouldn't get as much promotion. I know what you mean if it was just YouTubers. And to be honest, I think Eddie Hearn's just in it for the payday. Like that is realistically.
At the end of the day, it is about money. I was literally just thinking the same thing. And Eddie Hearn, I think with Logan, he sees it more as like an event, as he kind of saw last time. But KSI, it's more personal for him, isn't it?
Oh yeah, way more. Like KSI, he's got money. You know, same with Logan. Like they've both got money.
Not in need of money. Let's be real here.
They're doing it to try. It's like the top kind of position, you know. If we're kind of excluding people like PewDiePie and stuff like that, but this is like kind of like the ego contest. So yeah, it should be interesting.
But I kind of feel like KSI is saving Logan's channel again.
Oh, 100%. Like what Logan didn't do anything after the boxing match. Do you know what I mean? Like
Apart from apologise.
Yeah, I mean he made a couple of reaction videos. It's like Quineka's diss track. I remember seeing that video, and everything else was just like kind of dead content. But I wanted to talk about how potentially this like YouTube boxing could have like quite a bad influence, because I was thinking there's obviously a lot of kids watching this, and I reckon some of them are just going to start going out like on the streets and just start hitting each other. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I mean, at the end of the day, if it's safe and in like a boxing environment, then nothing can really go wrong. But maybe, not really like people our age, but maybe the kids like younger might see it as a bad influence.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I just can't imagine, you know, the day like after Saturday or like Sunday or something, you get like two nutty 5-year-olds going. No, but I can definitely see like, you know, at least 10-year-olds getting in street fights or whatever, because people are just like that. Like I probably would have done that, to be honest, because I'm.
Yeah, I think we would have definitely knocked each other out, probably trying us to when we were younger.
What else do I want to talk about? We never actually made our prediction.
Wait. Have you seen on the right? So even like obviously a lot of big names, but Justin Bieber. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah. He wants. Yeah.
He thinks Logan is gonna win.
I think that's just so stupid though. Like it's just because he's American.
Because he's American.
Yeah, same. That's it.
Isn't it?
Because let's be real, you know, they drew last time, and I'm pretty sure KSI got more, because it was a majority draw, and I think it was 2 judges for KSI and 1 for Logan. So KSI did technically win, but he never.
Technically.
But yeah, not really, but kind of. But yeah, I think Justin Bieber was just a bit of a dick, really. So I don't know how else to describe him.
But there was some positive. I was looking at the comments. Obviously, Jake Paul always has something to say about, Logan's gonna win. Like, I'm not saying you might not, but it's a bit bum licky, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. But what was interesting is I saw Deji, and Deji was like, "It's gonna be a W for my bro." Do you reckon they've reconciled? Because let's be honest, they haven't had like the best couple 12 months, have they?
I don't think they're necessarily like reconciled or like, you know, forgiving each other. But I think Deji just kind of, he's had a while to think about things. Obviously, he's got like, because his mum's got a chance of going to prison for Tank, which is like, so he's kind of just in. I think he is in a bit of a kind of just forgiving mood. I guess that's the only way to call it. But I don't think they've actually had words with each other or anything. But yeah, I think Deji should be supporting KSI, really. Like.
Yeah, I think if he didn't, I don't think they'd ever speak again. Like that, it's that serious at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe Deji's not boxing, actually.
Yeah, I think. Obviously, you heard about the allegations from what's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, I've had an absolute mare.
What? The Tank?
That white guy who has a podcast with Simon.
What, True Geordie?
No, not True Geordie.
Where's the podcast? I don't know what you mean.
He had a diss track with Deji, against Deji.
Oh, Randolph.
Oh my god, how did I not remember that? Big Randolph, there was a lyric, something like, cut like an hour before the fight, getting high. Do you think, would Deji, do you think he actually take it? Do you think he'd take it seriously? Because we all thought he'd taken it seriously, but allegations like that at the end of the day are really, really serious, aren't they? Because, that could jeopardise someone's career. I mean, especially if they weren't true, it could jeopardise Randolph's career too. Do you know what I mean?
I think it was. He said they too busy taking edibles.
Edibles, and obviously that is not good before a fight. That is basically, you're probably guaranteed to lose unless you're a world-class fighter against like someone to like Jake Paul.
But according to Vidal, like apparently Deji just had he was like naturally talented with kind of like the keeping his hands up and moving around, but I think he just didn't have a lot of passion towards it like JJ. Like he really wanted it. He wanted to knock Joe out because it came more of like a death match in a way. As you can see, like Jake's nose was destroyed. Yeah, bloody nose everywhere. And you just think about the power of Deji. If he had that chance again, do you reckon he'd properly take it? Yeah, 100%. No, Jake is on the. If Deji had boxed a rematch this year, 100% Jake's on the canvas. But only if he trained like with proper motivation, because apparently he was like still having takeaways and stuff when he was training before.
Yeah.
And the fact that he still went to like round 5 with Jake's, that makes Jake look so sloppy.
Yeah, it does, because I guarantee Jake was putting in 100% effort, because Jake, as you can, I think everyone can realise, is he just wants the name. Like, he'll do anything to achieve that like gold name. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a attention seeker.
He will not lose because he knows it will probably tarnish his reputation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and he's got this like B-Tech belt and he's waving it around and I'm just like, what are you on? Yeah. Like, no one cares.
To be honest, I don't know what we'd be saying if we were from the United States. Would we be hating KSI and Deji, or would we be like embracing them? Is it? Because I feel as though it's like a battle of UK and America. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like you say that, but obviously, a lot of people have flown out to go to Staples Center and stuff. But then there are a lot of like, especially at the press conference, there were still American fans of KSI, Keemstars supporting KSI. It's like
true.
And I don't think it's just because of the Forest thing with Logan. I think genuinely people just prefer KSI.
Yeah, and I feel some people were embarrassed to be in the same country as Logan.
Yeah.
I genuinely see it in a lot of comments, and I don't know if they're joking or not, but honestly, it does apparently embarrass people. So maybe you can just the personality shines through compared to like country war v war.
I did think about this. I don't know if you've seen Rocky or Rocky 2 or any of those films, but
you know what? I think I'm probably the only person that hasn't, Joe. I know the storyline roughly, but I've never actually watched it before, and I think I might have to get to that.
Well, basically, in Rocky 2, what I'm trying to say is like Logan and KSI. I think because they're so similar. I don't know if it's just the way that the footage has been put out, but they just look very similar, and I think it might get to a point in the fight where a bit of a Rocky 2 moment where either Logan or JJ is going to make a massive punch and they're both going to fall over, and then it's just going to be a race to see who's going to get up first.
Yeah, but it's unpredictable, I think. I don't think you can predict it exactly right. With YouTube, there's always something. It was either going to go wrong, something like really exciting is going to happen. But last time it was a draw, and I think that's where it was like unexpected for everyone, really, because everyone was like, Logan's definitely going to win, KSI's definitely going to win. No one ever thought it was going to be a draw.
Yeah, no one actually considered that outcome ever. Like, no one considered it.
But if you think about it, how right. This goes back to like the idea of maybe it could be fixed, but the littlest chance there'll be a draw, and it happened to be a draw. I think that's just YouTube magic, really. I don't think like anything will really top that off.
Yeah, I mean it is.
But we could be wrong.
It is very. It's a very convenient. I'm not saying it's rigged because I really don't think it was. But I think it's a very convenient draw for both of them.
Yeah, because they can get their viewership up, they can obviously train more and have another fight, and then maybe start their career. So, I mean, it wasn't like the worst outcome, and it was it was a beneficial outcome, because if you think about it, if one of them lost, that would have been like a bad, really bad outcome when you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, what was I going to say? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Where's the humour? Where's the wit?
Well, they made money out of it anyway, so you know what? They're rich for all of us, so...
Who else is getting involved in the fight? Oh my gosh, if I hear Shannon Briggs one more time...
He's a meme. He's a walking meme. He's a walking meme. Thing is, well, apparently, he just shows up to every boxing match ever. Not even just this one, but apparently, even at, fights where it's no one really cares, there's no championship on the line, he'll just show up with his 10 guys, walk in and expect to get a ringside, and he always does, because security just seem to think he's...
I don't think they're gonna move Shannon Briggs out of the way, and especially with 10 men.
Yeah. He's always got a posse of 10 men with him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I feel as though, who do you reckon has the better training between KSI and Logan? Because
I think KSI definitely has a better training, but I think Logan might have known that, because I think, didn't he train at the Mayweather gym last year as well?
I don't know, but I remember hearing something about Mayweather.
Yeah, no, he did, because KSI and Logan both got invited for their own, because Mayweather have their own channel and whatever, so they film stuff. Logan. So I think Logan knew in the back of his mind that JJ's getting trained by proper professionals, and he's just getting taught by "Let's go, champ." So I think he knew how to put the work in. So it still kind of stays even Stevens, really.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day we need to admire these two individuals and just appreciate them, because I don't think any other people would have the courage to do this. I don't think they would, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all on the line,
Yeah,
and there will be memes. No matter what.
Memes. And you think Joe Weller, a respected guy, can turn into even a meme.
Yeah.
And I think, but do you think, because obviously these two guys have massive fan bases, do you think that their fan bases will stick through with them? Because I saw when Deji lost, everyone was like, you may have lost, but you won the hearts. The same. Yeah. Same with Joe Weller, really. Maybe, but I think people have admiration for Joe. I think people have admiration for Deji. But do you think people have admiration for Logan or KSI if they lose?
Well, I've actually got a theory here. I reckon it's opposite both sides. If Logan loses, people will stop watching him. He'll stop uploading and things like that. Whereas if KSI does it, fans will just start uploading on the Reddit and his Reddit, making memes. He'll probably start making videos and laughing at those sort of things.
But I don't think KSI will give up. I just think he's that kind of guy. And there's always been a respect for KSI, because he's never stopped. He's never stopped completely. Even when he stopped, do you remember 6 months, I think it was?
Yeah.
He was just starting over, making new content. He was working, but having a break at the same time. And I think KSI, I do want him to win, but will he win? That is the real question.
And we say break, but he was still working then. I'm pretty sure he went out to Africa. So it's
it was more as a break. They just say it was a break to kind of gloss over what actually was happening.
So I mean, he is a sort of no sleep kind of person. Whereas I think Logan, his career is just so scarred. It's kind of he can't really pick himself up from where he is.
Yeah.
So JJ did save him, really.
Yeah, but I still do admire Logan. I mean, I know he's done some questionable things. So has KSI, as obviously made sexual harassment, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then and then Logan Paul, obviously with the forest, with the rats and the tasers. At the end of the day, they both made mistakes, but I feel what's admirable is they picked themselves up and created a fan base that will still watch them. And I think with YouTube, that's very admirable, and that's very good, because if you have an audience that will stick through you, no matter what, you've succeeded in your job as a YouTuber.
I mean, obviously I 100% agree with what you're saying. However, I think that needs to be, that term stick by you whatever needs to be used lightly, because Like, when Logan filmed the dead
Yeah,
body,
that's true.
some of the fans were just like, oh, he did nothing wrong, the guy's already dead, and I'm just like, hold up. You can't say that.
Yeah. You do get a lot of deluded fans, don't you?
Yeah.
A lot. And, it kind of, sometimes the fans kind of go over the actual content creator. Do you know what I mean? They kind of like create a name for the content creator.
Yeah.
Being like bad fans, you know, etc., really.
Yeah, so some of the fans can actually let the YouTuber down, which is quite
Yeah,
ironic.
yeah. Like Banteristic gaming fans,
Yeah.
absolutely cracking fans.
I mean,
they
they're
create a positive name for the account. But then you go to like Taylor Hunt. I'm joking. Katie Tumbles fans.
Yeah, and it's like
When we're
just
YouTuber.
disappointing.
I think
Cashing.
we should organise a boxing match between you and Katie Tumbles.
Thing is, like, if she was a boy, 100%. Like even though she's deleted all the videos, I'd find a way to make that happen.
Yeah,
like-
Joe, I think we all know you would.
Do
The seller.
you reckon I should do that? Do you reckon I should make like a little event and like get undercards and things? I don't know who I'd fight. Like,
Yeah.
that would be fun. But anyway,
It would be fun. But I just think KSI is so busy, and I think has enough rest, because obviously you're working with the sidemen. He's not creating as much videos now, but he's still creating videos.
Yeah.
He's obviously got an intense training. Has this tired him? Perhaps is he properly ready? Is Logan properly ready?
yeah, because Joe Weller was speaking about it on a Sky interview, I think it was.
Yeah,
when he
I
had his
saw that, I saw
training,
that.
when he had his training, he just didn't stop. Having no breaks just like made him, kind of, I don't know.
Tired.
Yeah, I mean, JJ hasn't really taken much of a break with the videos, and that could be his downfall potentially.
Yeah, but it's a tough one really, because it depends with the mental state of the guy, because you can work and not realise you're working. Because I think JJ enjoys boxing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Logan, but I think he enjoys boxing to the point that he could watch it the whole day and train the whole day. But he wouldn't. You could argue, would he see it as training or would he see it as just fun? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it is.
With Logan, he always complain. Like, if you look in his Snapchat story, which he like literally puts everything, it's like a bit of like a series. You see him like complaining about all the massages and the way he has to eat, the way he can't see girls. Do you think that at the end of the day, KSI's love for boxing could push through Logan?
Yeah, I mean, potentially, because, like, Logan's been a bit whiny about it, and it's kind of like, well, this is what you signed up for, really. But I think both of them have said that they're going to do, well, KSI said he's going to continue, and Logan, according to Sharon Briggs, has said he wants to do at least, 10 more fights after this, no matter what. So I think they've ended up actually getting into it, a lot.
Yeah, I'd love to see, and I've heard this a bit. Imagine a Sidemen versus America kind of boxing, and then you kind of have Vic v some meme in America. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Imagine Vic versus Mr. Beast.
Oh my god.
That needs to happen. That needs to happen. Vic versus Mr. Beast needs to happen.
Yeah, I think the one's lightweight division, one's heavyweight, and it would just be
Yeah, true.
They could do sumo.
Bazinga would be a good target actually, because obviously he's got fit and he's got much more stronger, quicker. He's always in the gym, and you can tell he enjoys it, especially by the photos he takes on Instagram. You can tell he enjoys it. But who would he fight? That's the real question.
I mean, when he was fat, he was going to fight Nick Crompton, but
my name is Nick Crompton. But I don't think Nick would do that at all.
No.
But what was I going to say? So we've gone over the commentary, Anis on Gibb, and that's something I like to talk about, because Anis on Gibb, I'd love to see him fighting Jake Paul, and I think Jake Paul swerved him so much because he's scared of him, and I think everyone can see that now.
There was some Matrix stuff going on with that ducking, I'm not even joking. He was getting... It took him to be confronted in person for him to say 110%. And even then, he still made a video while Gibb was getting, basically pushed off stage by massive security guards and saying, "Oh, look, you're running away." And I'm just like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
The hypocritical nature is literally, with Jake Paul and Logan Paul, it is quite a lot. It is like... But I feel as though that's a lot of the reason why they're unliked. And
the fan base is so young as well. I mean, have you seen the Staples Center? It's they claim it. I think it was Logan who claimed it was sold out, and then KSI posted it. It's like it's barely filled any seats, towards like the outer layer of it. Whereas he sold out Manchester. That's a bit
with America, and I don't want to disrespect anyone, but I doubt little kids' parents will let him go to a boxing match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean...
But with KSI, I think people have grown up with KSI. Logan Paul's more of a new kind of new-ish kind of YouTuber compared to KSI, because I know people like me, my brother, like watching KSI when we were younger, and if you think about it, my brother's like 19 now, so obviously that's a bit older, and that's more in like age range.
Yeah, your brother could have bought a ticket to America and flown over. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
exactly.
you get kids in like where is it, like Dubai? Like they've both got fans in Dubai. They're not going to say to them, "Mum, can I get some like tickets to the Staples Center?" Yeah. It's like, yeah. You want to see a boxing match? And he's like, "Yeah, fam."
Thing is, with the rich, I reckon in Dubai, obviously, very, very, very affluent area.
Yeah.
I reckon some parents would let him.
Maybe some like proper entitled, teenage, like maybe. Yeah, I still think they'd have to be teenagers. I don't think if an 8-year-old turned up to his mum and said, "Can I go to this boxing match?" I just don't think they'd say yes.
Oh wait, what about True Geordie? I would love to see it. I would love him and Lawrence. I'd love to see them on the commentary team. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I was disappointed when I found out they weren't, because he just knows the whole scene better.
Yeah. And I think he did a good job last time, and I think he handled, obviously, Logan Paul last time with a lot of notorious videos about like claiming True Geordie would not let him speak, stuff like that, in the London press conference. But I'd love to see True Geordie. I think he's a good guy, knows what he's doing, and I think he's just a good YouTuber with a good personality. And Lawrence, and then them two build off each other.
They're both just so likeable. That's the thing. They like you. I don't know. I don't think I know anyone that could like listen to them and not find them funny. Yeah,
exactly. Lawrence is so. You can just tell. I don't know if he actually tries, but it looks like he's just not trying at all, and he's just being funny off by heart. And that's something that only few people have. And do you reckon Joe and Anisson Gibb can like produce to the same level that Lawrence and True Geordie did?
I think Joe can. I think he commentated something, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I think he did it last time.
Yeah, no, he did it with Lawrence and True Geordie.
Did quite well.
Gibb, like he's like one of my favourite YouTubers, but I don't know if he's the commentator type, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Anisson Gibb. I mean, I like him. I've watched his videos, and I think he's a great YouTuber. But do you reckon maybe the pressure could get to him? This is live at the end of the day, isn't it?
I don't think it's so much pressure.
You've got to be naturally confident, naturally funny on the spot, and at the end of the day, you've just got to commentate with your heart.
Yeah. I think he's very much he's a very loud person. So I think it'll be funny, but it'll only be funny because it'll be such a train wreck, because I don't think he has necessarily the talent to kind of commentate. Like, it does take an art, like, True Geordie, he just thinks of things off his feet, and it's,
Yeah.
But anyway, let's overall prediction for KSI versus Logan Paul. You can say who you think's going to win, and then who you reckon will win.
Should we do round? Should we do, like, maybe round knockout if it's, like...
Okay, yeah, do that.
I'll go... I will hope someone will get knocked out. Do you?
Well, it's 10-ounce gloves and no headgear.
No headguard too. So.
Yeah, so someone... I think someone will get knocked out. Right. I just don't know who.
Oh, I just don't know, because in my mind I can't see Logan Paul getting knocked out, but I think, right, I'm going for this, yeah, right. 3rd round, Logan Paul gets knocked out.
Okay, that's a good call. I reckon 4th round, KSI knocks Logan. I reckon it will be. I want to think of a good. I want to think of a shot that it will take, because that's interesting.
Yeah. imagine if you got it. That would be brilliant.
I think it's too predictable to say it's a headshot, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll be. Actually, I'm going to change my prediction a little bit.
All right.
I'm still going with KSI knocks Logan out, but I want to go into how much rounds are there?
it's 6, I believe.
How much?
6.
6. I'm
Yeah.
going 5th round, because I think they had the fitness this time to maintain that endurance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was thinking 5th round, but then I thought, actually, I feel like I've kind of overlooked the 4th, because you think about it, that's kind of, KSI always does the 1st round. He kind of gets used to, sees how they're going to, the boxer's going to do it. He does the same with sparring, apparently. He kind of just lays back for a bit. But then in round 2, he's going to speed up the pace, I reckon, a little bit. 3rd round, he's going in. And 4th round, I think Logan will possibly see what, it's KSI's a different type of animal. Do you know what I mean? So, and he'll, I think, I reckon it will be a headshot. I mean...
Yeah, well, look, I think it kind of has to be to knock him out, really, doesn't it?
I think it will be... Yeah, I think it will be an uppercut. I think it will slightly... I'm going to do details. It's going to slightly kind of get his nose underneath and possibly give him a nosebleed, and then he's kind of going to fall to the ground. And, because he's so heavy, I don't think he'll be able to pick himself up.
I'm not sure if Logan Paul would be nervous. Well, obviously, there's going to be nerves involved. I'm not sure with KSI, because he's an absolute animal. But will he bottle it? Will either of them bottle it? That is the real question, and that's really what everyone's watching. I think everyone wants to see someone lose this time. I don't think, if it's another draw and there's going to be a 3rd, I don't think anyone will watch the 3rd.
Yeah, I probably won't watch the 3rd. Anyway, Callum, you got any final things to say? Anything...
to say, get True Geordie in. I think that's all we have to say.
We vote True Geordie in.
4 people: Lawrence, True Geordie, and Eson Gibb and Joella. I think a great team together, and it'll be an interesting. They'll all bounce off each other. That's all I have to say.
Alright, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this podcast, Banter on Air with Callum, and if you want me to do more, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and peace.